Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about YouTube and a particular YouTuber who I became aware of yesterday. I'd never heard of this girl before now, but I'll come straight to the point with that. When you put your face in front of a camera and when you talk about whatever it happens to be, you end up attracting an awful lot of individuals, some are real, some are bots, who think that the anonymity of a keyboard and the anonymity of a screen name gives them license to say and do whatever they like towards you. And there's two ways of doing it. There's either reacting to it, and every YouTuber makes that mistake at first, by the way, or there's ignoring it. But every now and again, there comes something that you can't ignore, particularly when you have a family to think about, wife, kids, whatever your circumstance happens to be. Now, I want to draw your attention to this lady here, Lubna. She did a live stream over the last couple of days. I was actually made aware of this yesterday. I wanted to do the recording on it now. And she was in pieces. She was crying, she was emotional, she was upset and everything. I'll leave a link in the description of this video so you can go and see her live stream. And the long and short of it, without going into too much detail, the subjects that she opts to talk about on her YouTube channel are upsetting to certain demographics, I think is the way we should put it. And because of that, Lubna has now received threats, very credible threats, that have put her in a position where she's very, very worried about her personal safety. And this is a single mum, by the way. This is a single mum that was a chartered accountant with a very high-paying job that decided to sacrifice all of that to continue with her YouTube journey because she really thought that that matters and that could make a difference. Well, as a result, you've ended up with a situation where income goes like that. Now, one of the things that's happened, and Lubna has put the screen dump of this on, she has turned around and presented evidence that whoever this is knows where she lives. I've had it myself, people trying to find where you live and you have to take action accordingly to hide it. But obviously, a single mum on her own with a child, with children, forgive me, I don't know how many she's got, she needs to get the hell out of there and fast. What she's done, she's set up a crowdfunder. And again, if you have a look at that live stream on the video link that I leave you in the description, all the information's in there. She basically wants to move. She wants to get away. And she also says, I quit, which is a shame that any YouTuber feels pushed into the position where they can't take it anymore. So please, and again, I've got no invested interest in this. I only discovered this yesterday. And I was so taken by it, and I've seen another couple of YouTubers call out support for Lubna as well. I thought I'd add my voice to it and try and help out if I can. Please go and have a look at the live, listen to what she has to say, and try and help her, even if you just share her story, awareness. Now, moving away from Lubna, I've been doing this 5 years now, pretty much consistently. And it's kind of funny to explain. You end up in a position where you have a situation where things matter to you as an individual, and you want to use the platform of YouTube to talk about them. In my case, it's ended up being politics, and you talk about them every day. And then all of a sudden, because you talk about these ideas, you apparently support them wholeheartedly, giving your opinion on them. And then the aforementioned no-mark troll-type people with no names and no balls come out of the woodwork and start name calling and calling you out, being general smartasses and everything else. This unfortunately is part of the landscape of being a YouTuber. You have to do one or two things: accept it, or don't do it. Walk away. It's worth more than your sanity. Now, if you continue to take things on, if you continue to go down that road, there's several things you can do to improve your own safety. To do with your address, to do with the security in your home. Make sure you're known to the local authorities and exactly what you do and why you do it and the potential problems. You know, set up your own environment so you can safely carry on with what you're doing, because at the end of the day, there are people out there that could and would take it too far, take it to that next level, and you end up with a situation like Lubna, and things can quickly escalate. I've seen it so often, and sometimes they can go on for a long time and then just fizzle out just like that. It's all over and done with. A couple of politely worded emails back and forward sometimes does it, but every now and again you will get a group of people who decide that they're not going to let it settle. They are going to carry on, and then you get this until eventually something nasty, something bad happens. Now, anybody that wants to do YouTube, you know, it is great. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done, and I'm going to continue to do so. And anybody that starts a YouTube channel continue to do so. But you have to have a thick skin. You really do. You have to decide very carefully what you want to talk about, how you want to talk about it, and how you're going to go around things. Otherwise, you could end up with a world of trouble landed on your doorstep, particularly when you go into certain areas. I mean, another bigger YouTuber that has this quite regularly is Maya Tusi. You know that he's had some well-documented troubles as well. Happens to everybody. I even had a friend of mine this morning message me with a few concerns about their YouTube channel. As I've said before, there's an awful lot that goes on in the background. So anyway, to summarise, if you can, you feel it in your heart, please go across, support Lubna, have a look at her crowdfunder, and if anybody can help her get the hell out of there so she gets her safety, and more importantly, the safety of her children back, at least we've achieved something today. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.